Hey everybody, this is Sorry I Didn't Come With a Filter podcast. It is Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday, it's Loco Tuesday, as I like to say all the time now. So, what is new, what is happening, and it's one of those days, it's sports day, I don't really have much on the pro wrestling front, because it's pro wrestling, so nothing's really changed in that aspect. But with the with the hockey world, the NBA world, it has gone nuts. Let's just say that. And on top of that, I do have music out on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music, and wherever you get your music, I'm on. I got tracks up. I got a small EP of 2 tracks, so it's all up there. I know I don't have the best lighting if you're watching this on YouTube. So I'm kind of, I had to push all my stuff away. If I'll bring my camera. If you're gonna watch this on YouTube, yes, I got a brand new DJ board, Newmark. It is I don't even know what it's a Newmark. It's Mixtrack Pro FX. So I got a new DJ board. I love it. It's huge. It's pretty big. It's taking up most of my table. I had to push my laptops to the one side and all that other fun crap because, well, fuck me. I can't really put anything anywhere. And on top of that, I have like a new mini fan going on. I had to kind of tilt myself a little differently. I don't have my coffee, so I'm going to have to drink a Pepsi. That's just like what it is right now. I'm having a lot of fun with this board. But let me dive into the sports world before I get into my music and all my DJing and stuff. So, let's go over. So the NBA playoffs happened. I think everybody knows pretty much the Nets got swept by the Celtics. Well, that was going to happen. I guess I was wrong on my prediction. I thought the Nets might have won. But again, I didn't have clarity on who was going to actually win that series. Because to me, it was going to be an iffy kind of situation. So the Raptors won last night. So that brings the series. So that could go to 7. I thought Philly might have taken the Raptors because, the Raptors are playing with house money. But hey, who knows? The Mavs are up 3-2 in their series. The Grizzlies, Timberwolves, they're tied. The Warriors and Nuggets are tied. Or not tied. Warriors have the 3-1 lead. Bucks have the 3-1 lead. And Miami has a 3-1 lead. The series that is tied is the Pelicans and the Suns. Without a healthy Devin Booker, I agree with a lot of the sports guys, a lot of the basketball insiders. It is not going to happen. Just because it is a tough matchup without Devin Booker. I know we got Chris Paul there, but Devin Booker is their pivotal number 1 player, so on and so forth on that end. I couldn't tell you anything else. Like the table, I want to find that playoff bracket that I had. There we go, the playoff bracket. So yeah, I couldn't really see, like, the only team that's gone through is right now Boston. So whoever wins between Milwaukee and Chicago has to play Boston. And to me, if Milwaukee wins, Milwaukee's going to beat Boston. I can tell you that. Heat, I would love to see the Heat and Raptors just for a fun fact of Kyle Lowry's former team, and not him not being in the Raptors and then making the playoffs again. So it's just kind of interesting to me. Golden State, they'll beat the Nuggets on Friday night, so that's going to happen. To me, the NBA playoffs is really looking kind of like who can catch who kind of game. And yes, I know I'm not in the best lighting. I should probably put it on a light here. I'll hit this one. There we go. Much better. A little bit better. I'm going to have to get a new light in here. I'm going to have to get a better light. Oh, that means I got to spend more money. I've already spent $300 on a DJ board. Like, come on, I'm ridiculously crazy here. And I love this thing. As much as everybody keeps criticizing me for it, I love it. I absolutely love it. Going on the NBA, I hear a lot of talk right now, like, who's to blame for the Nets? It's everybody to blame. Everybody has accountability. Organization, coaching staff, and players. That always makes up a team. Okay, office front, coaching ain't going to play the game, but, again, it's everybody who has a contributing factor to that, and it sucks. I really don't like this light on. I'm sorry, I just don't like that light being on for some godly reason. I hate that light. I have to get up. I have to get a new light. I'll switch it out of this. I have like Moon Knight on right now on my big TV here, but I think I need a brighter light until I can buy another one. So, oh, there we go. Much brighter. If you're going to be watching this on YouTube, yes, I am fiddle farting around with my my Xbox and whatever else I can possibly fart around with. That's because that's me. I just fart around. And I just don't generally give a crap. That's how I am. I just, I fart and fuck around like there's no tomorrow. But, yeah, in the NBA right now, like, as I was saying, the playoffs, I was hoping some games would, some series would go 7 games. Because it's just that fan interaction. Like, I will dive into what happened this past Sunday in the Cleveland and New York. That is just, people have to stop doing that. What happened there. So, my take right now on the NBA, it is interesting. If you're not watching, watch it. It is like some of the best, like, playoff sports. Playoffs, like, just the playoff realm of sports is just so much more entertaining than a regular season. So, check it out. My Knucks do play. Surprise, surprise, they still have a chance to make the playoffs, but I don't know if that's going to happen. My picks for tonight, Lightning are going to beat the Blue Jackets, Panthers and Bruins are playing. I'll say Panthers, Oilers versus Penguins, Oilers, Devils versus Senators. I don't even care anymore. I'll just say the Devils. Capitals versus Islanders, Caps, but they don't have Ovechkin right now. Hurricanes, Rangers, I will say Rangers because they want to keep that momentum going. Maple Leafs versus Red Wings, Maple Leafs. Oats versus Wild, probably Wild, 100%. Flames versus Predators, I'm pretty sure the Flames are going to just try to carry some momentum in. Golden Knights are starting without Robin Leonard. He's out for the rest of the season. He's having shoulder surgery, season-ending shoulder surgery. So Stars versus Knights, that's going to be a very tightly contested game. That's the game I got to watch. Scoreboard watching for my team. Blues versus Avalanche. I say Avalanche. Canucks versus Kraken. Canucks. Ducks versus Sharks. Thank you, Sharks, for doing what you did on Sunday, you crazy bastards. So I'll just say I'll say Ducks on that one. To that front, yeah, that's like my NHL picks. I don't have much to say because I'll probably talk more about it tomorrow. Really get a good grasp on what's going to happen in the playoff round. Baseball, though, what upset me the most is what I saw on Sunday. And before I get into all my things there's no room for this. There's no room for taunting like that and insulting players, using racial gestures, throwing shit at players on fields, courts, rinks. I'm not up for that. I'll attack the refs, but that's the refs. The refs are refs. They're skating targets for criticism. especially when they make 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 bad calls. And yeah, I will go after that. But your team just hit a walk-off home run, and you're pelting the other team with garbage and debris, and you're being hooligans. This is like, if anybody watches European sports, especially like soccer, 9 times out of 10, if there is hooligans in the crowd and they cause that kind of problem, they will kick out everybody out of the arena or out of the stadium, close it off, continue the game without fans. And the next 4 or 5 games later, no fans are allowed because these idiots have perpetrated stupidity upon stupidity. And I have no room for that bullshit, nor does any other super fan like me out there. We pay money to go see these games. We pay money to enjoy, have some fun, knock off whatever we've been doing for a week or that day, like work or whatever. And now we got morons out there that are going to basically ruin it for the rest of us. And that sucks. That's the shittiest part of this. So, I don't know. Leave your comments below, but I don't give a crap about hooligans. They can just fuck off. That's all I can say. That's my fucking opinion. That's pissing me off. But to go over to what I'm going to do now. Blue Jays are where they're going to be now. They're 11-6. Yankees are 10-6. Rays are 9-7. So again, the Red Sox did start strong, but now they're falling down. Orioles are where they are. I kind of had a good gesture on that. The Central, I will give it to Miggy Cabrera for hitting 3,000 hits. Congrats to him. Forgot to do that. The AL Central looks pretty non-stackable. I just don't know why. It does not look like a very good division this year. Possibly next year, but not this year. It doesn't look very strong. AL West, the Texans, as I said, went out and got Seager, Simeon, and they're 6-10. Astros are down at 7-9. Athletics are 8-9. Or 9-8, and the Rangers and the Mariners are now where they are, 10-6 for the Mariners, 10-7 for the Angels, which to me is okay. I'm okay with where the AL West is. AL East is very strong to me. Moving over to the National League, the Mets are 13-5, Marlies are 7-8, Phillies are 7-10, Braves, this is a surprise, Braves are 7-10. But it's still, I know it's still early in the season, but again, it's kind of like, it's a little hilarious on that front. The Central in the National League, you got the Cardinals, the Brewers in first and second. Pirates are 8-8, so they're a 500 team right now. Cubs and Reds are right now suffering because of poor money management and all that. That is what it is. The NL West, I love it. Got my Dodgers. I love my Dodgers. They're 12-4. Giants 12-5. Rockies are 10-6. Padres are 10-7. So the most competitive division I am looking at right now in all 6 is the NL West. The NL West is what everybody's probably going to keep their eye on this year. And I would I might say the AL West. Just on sheer of looking at, I got to put the phone somewhere without hitting something. There we go. Because I'm using my thing on there from a podcast. It is really hard to look at the baseball. I know it's 162 games, and again, these guys, some of the predictions, early predictions, off-season predictions, are coming to fruition, which is great on one end, bad on the other end. I wouldn't necessarily discount a lot of players, just for pure reasons of, or some teams just because you just never know. Like, some could easily change. Some could start just spiking at the right time, just hitting home runs left, right, center, making, crazy ass moves. And the trade deadline is moving up. It's coming up in July, just around July. So again, yeah, I know they had a bit of a lockout here at the beginning, but now, you got the trade deadline moving around here. NHL draft is coming up pretty soon here. We have the NFL draft, which, I know the Buccaneers have the third fewest draft picks this year in the NFL, and like every other team has more than enough to fill their cabinet. I will talk more about that as next week, because the draft is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe. So I'll talk more about that next week. Job front hunt doesn't look too good right now. I don't really care. I'm just kind of trying to not over-exaggerate or myself, exuberation, or I don't know. I just don't want to overdo it with myself. Let's just say that. Mental health's doing better. Way better. I'm in a good mood. I've been in a good mood for a very long time. I haven't really done too much. Like, podcasting, I love it. I love doing it. I've been really focusing on the DJing part, like my music part, just playing around with music. It's so much fun. It's a real positive outlook for me. It's a creative. It takes a lot. If something's got me bogged down, I will just sit here, scratch, play with some music, fade, tune, whatever. Do a lot of that. I don't really like getting into too much. I know tomorrow is Woman Crush Wednesday, Hump Day kind of edition, so yeah, we're gonna run with that. Pro wrestling, I've been trying to get into it again. It's really hard. It's really hard. I think it's because of the pandemic. I've had wrestling overload. As you can tell, like, yeah, I have my wrestling belts everywhere. I don't know. I got a few more. I got this, and I got these kid ones because I could put them up and hang them and stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I might have to find a way. Put them up somewhere. Enjoy. Put the Intercontinental one right there. There. I think that's alright. It sits right there. It's not going to do anything. No harm. No harm, no foul. There we go. Oh, it's because I'm going to start using. I got up during my podcast, or doing my YouTube recording here. I have had a pretty good time with things. I've started sorting out things. Yeah, I'm really like lost half the time. I just sit in here and chill out. So, But again, my opinions to like sports, it's my opinion. And I hope some of you do share the same, or if you have things to add. When I'm trying to talk about sports, I try to figure out what I want to say. Sometimes it doesn't come out necessarily right or wrong. It doesn't usually help matters, but I try my best. I know I do. It's just, I get that urge to do it, but then something shuts me down. And I know I look a little spaced. If you're going to watch this on YouTube, I look a little spaced out. It's because I got something to say, but I don't know how to say it, and I'm probably going to end up saying it on one of my podcasts sooner or later. Again, if you're going to watch sports, I know soccer, I haven't been talking about soccer, or football, whatever you want to call it. It's been a kind of not a great time for me to talk about that. I love my team, Man U, and they just suck. But, Team Canada, men's soccer team, is making the World Cup. That's a big thing. I know. When it happens, I will cover more of that. because I'm so down to watch. I think Canada might have a chance to make more ruckus in the World Cup, but that's my opinion. On that front, I will upload my YouTube channel episode that I just recorded. I'm so sorry. Brain just had a freaking massive fart. Fuck me. Again, yeah, life itself, I'm doing alright. I'm not even giving a damn about anything. I just don't care anymore. I'm enjoying life, and it's really, really fun to do. On that front, I will be back for Hump Day Women or Woman Crush Wednesdays. So, I will throw it up there. Check out my music. It is on Spotify and Apple Music. I am on Instagram, Vasilios1987, Twitter, VRPolitis87 on Twitter. I'm all up on that. I'm, trying to do what I do. I try to, but I am so non-social media-ish. I use it, but I don't use it. I'm like one of those people. But y'all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.